All right, here we are leaving Cartagena, boarding the plane here on our way to Bogota. Well, here I thought I would have to wait until I arrived in Guatemala City to have my first gallos. But I got lucky and they had them on the plane. And not only that, buy one, get one, 50% off. Not too bad.
Hello, good morning. Back at the apartment again here in Guatemala City. Just made myself a cortado coffee here. Love the coffee here. Arrived last night. My plane was delayed about 2 hours out of Bogota. So although I was supposed to arrive here somewhere around 5 o'clock, I didn't get in until about 6:30. They made up a little time flying in. But I can feel the beautiful, crisp, cool air, spring-like weather here in Guatemala City. What a big change from the brutal, sultry, gut-punching heat of Cartagena. Although I really, really loved it there, had such a great time. So today we're going to get organized. I need to charge a lot of things. I'm going to enjoy my coffee right now and do a little unpacking, throw some things in the laundry, and I will see you soon. All right.
It is Tuesday morning here in Zone 10, and you can already see the hustle and bustle of Guatemala City as people wake up and head off to work. I figured we leave the apartment we just left and head over to the Fontabella Plaza to a nice coffee shop that they have inside there, and maybe get a little work done, a little editing. And I thought I'd bring you along with me. And you've seen Fontabella Plaza. It's one of the most beautiful, smaller malls here, but very high end. So let's head on in. Love the way they serve you here. Just a step above than what you get in the United States. Definitely nothing like what you get at Starbucks.
And I thought, why not? A little slice of carrot cake with my morning coffee.
So doing a little editing this morning at the Cafe Barista, it drew a hunger. And I don't know what's going on with me, but I'm on this sushi kick. Ever since Cartagena, I want to eat sushi. I've been dreaming of that sushi that I ate there. Anyway, I'm in Guatemala City now at one of the more exclusive, elegant buildings here. And it's kind of a mall, and they had some restaurants on the upper level. This place is called Saibashi. And let's see how good their sushi is. It's going to be hard to beat that one from Cartagena, but I have high hopes here, so let's check it out. Very good. Oh, that sushi was great. Not as good as the one in Cartagena, but it was awesome. Not bad for like a food court sushi place. But as often is the case with sushi, I don't know if you're like me, I overorder. So I ate more sushi than I really wanted to eat, but I wanted to finish it. And so I think what we're gonna do now is look for a shoe shine guy. I gotta get these boots shined. It's one of my favorite things to do here in Guatemala City, is to get my shoes, my boots shines. And usually they're around this area in front of the hotel. So in the hotel zone here. We're going to take a look down by the Holiday Inn and see if we can find a guy. Isn't that how it always works? When you don't want a shoe shine, there are a million shoe shine boys all over the place. I walked through the hotel zone and not one shoe shine little boy walking around. So, well, the good thing is we're right by San Martin. So we'll go in here, buy some champurradas for our coffee in the morning, and maybe some pastelitos de piña or mango.
In my previous videos, you've seen that San Martin is both a bakery and a restaurant, offering a unique blend of charm and indulgence. The space is adorned with hanging ferns and illuminated by an expansive skylight, filled with twinkling lights, creating a warm and inviting atmosphere. The layout is equally captivating. While the back houses the restaurant, the front is dedicated to the bakery, and this is where my sweet tooth gets me into trouble, as the irresistible temptations of freshly baked goods are impossible to ignore.
Champurradas for the morning coffee. Yes, Texans. I also really love these. They're like ginger snaps dipped in chocolate. Coffee snaps. This place is dangerous for the waistline.
Alright, so unexpected development for plans tonight. I wasn't going to have any plans, I just was going to rest up, feeling a little bit tired, and my cousin Raul called me, and he said, "What are you doing tonight?" And I said, "Nothing." He said, "There's a big football game, soccer game in Antigua, and pack a bag, because Marie, which is the one of my second cousins, got us tickets, and there's going to be a group of us. So Raul's going to pick me up with his girlfriend Stephanie. He said pack a bag, so I'm not going to even have time to like rest too much. But that's more fun, and I want you guys to experience something different. I've never attended a soccer game or a football game here in Guatemala or anywhere else for that matter. So we'll see what that's like, and I guess maybe I have time for a small siesta before we go. I'm going to try to do that right now. All right, I'll see you when I wake up.
So I'm outside waiting for my cousin to arrive. Boy, they pick one of the worst times to head to Antigua. It's 5 o'clock rush hour down here, and it's non-stop traffic. Look at this. Just a grind. Motorcycles. Every car you can imagine. This is probably one of the worst times to be driving to Antigua, but hey, it's something different, so we're gonna do it. So, and the worst part is I forgot what kind of car he drives, and I don't have any type of internet signal here. I have to be near Wi-Fi because they only gave me like 4 gigs or something like that. I used that all up in Cartagena. Usually I'm smart enough to like hook to the Wi-Fi. I don't know why I didn't think about that this year. I guess because I'm traveling alone, and you know, no one to remind me what to do sometimes. But yeah, he said 10 minutes ago. It's been about, I don't know, 20 minutes, and it's starting to rain. I did pack a little umbrella because I knew this would happen. We'll see. He should be here soon. The traffic's pretty bad. So for a trip that normally takes about 45 minutes from Guatemala City to Antigua, we finally arrived about 2.5 hours later. And after finding a rather suspect parking spot, we headed on into the stadium for the beginning of the partido, or the game. Antigua contra Costa Rica. This is a cool experience. This is something that I wanted to share with you guys. It is packed here. This is my first soccer game ever here in Guatemala. So although we have reserved seats, we can't get a seat anywhere around here. But I mean, what an experience. I'm glad I'm able to share this with you, that the Guatemalans enjoying their soccer, rooting for the Antigua team. It's exciting. Everybody chanting. It's standing room only for us, even with reserved seats, but that's okay. So we're in the second half here. It's still 0-0. Antigua against Costa Rica. And Antigua needs to win this one because that way they advance to the finals. But they're doing okay, and like I said, still 0-0. But it's exciting here. The fans are fanatics. They did not like that call at all, so as you could hear from the chants. So after the game, which ended 0-0, we all went back to the Antigua house and shared a night of drinks and laughter before waking up in the morning and heading to breakfast at Saul. So here we are in Antigua. We're coming to have breakfast at Saul. I've never been to this spot here in Antigua. They say it's very nice for breakfast. And they have a wide selection of books. You can grab one off the shelf. Find a quiet spot here with your coffee. Very nice. I'm with Raul, Stephanie, Javier, Carla, and Ana Marie. We all stayed at the house in Antigua last night after the soccer game and had some delicious drinks. This place is very nice. Something very different. Different chocolates from Antigua. Looks like they have a lot of health products here. Oh, I'm definitely coming back here. And there's the family already at the table. Look how beautiful this place is. Lots of tropical vegetation. This is what I love about coming to Antigua. It's just so peaceful and relaxing. Look at this. Look at this magnificent wooden deck and platform, a place where you can just sit down and relax. Thank God for all your blessings. Beautiful music playing. Well, I think now it's time for me to join the family and order breakfast. El desayuno chapín.
Pero pica. Pica. Ya pica.
Decía que era un poco picante.
Well, good morning. Just got back from the gym downstairs and got a good workout in, a good chest and tricep workout. And just gonna have a little juice here. And I was gonna do coffee, but I think I'm gonna go down to the coffee shop and maybe do a little bit more editing, enjoy a coffee at the Fontabella Plaza. Tonight we're heading to a fantastic restaurant, Monticello. And it's a brand new Italian restaurant here. I hear it's wonderful. The interior design, from what I saw on TikTok, oh my God, it's like you're taken back to Italy for sure, northern Italy, like Milan or something like that. So it should be a good experience and always wonderful to hang out with my family. Truly, that's why I come here to Guatemala, is to be close to my family. And I'm glad that you can come along and share the experience with me. So, all right, I'll see you guys down at the coffee shop.
All right, so off to have the morning coffee at Cafe Barista here in Fontabella. It's about, 7:30 in the morning right now, so it's a little quiet. I thought we'd take a little stroll around instead of heading right to the coffee shop. Although you guys know this place from my past videos. Monica and I used to come here a lot, enjoy lunch and dinner, and all these great restaurants. And I love it, even though it's late October, they're already decorating for Christmas, which is very nice. And they always do a fantastic job here with the decorations, that's for sure. Let's take a peek up and do a little video down to the courtyard and give you an idea, so you can see the Christmas tree and some of the designs that they have here. And it looks like they've opened some new shops here. There's a vitamin shop. I don't remember that from the last time. I've never tried this barber shop. I go to a little dingy one, but they do the best job in cutting my hair. You saw that. They even had that electric massager on my shoulders, which was so cool. And they give you a facial, and I think it's like $5, $7 for the haircut or something. So I always try to go to them. And some of the restaurants look like they closed, like Poblanos, I think it's Poblanos Cocina de Mexico. Polanco. This one looks like it closed. So, such is business. It comes and goes. So that's how you have to, just like life. You're riding high in May and you're shot down in June, or however it goes, the Sinatra song. All right, let's get that coffee now, I think. I think we're going to head over to 12 Onzas. I was going to have a second coffee here at Cafe Baristas, but there was something missing. I missed that fresh espresso from a good Italian machine that 12 Onzas does.
Contando uma história que a chuva levou todo equipamento, só deixou as roupas do varal, os limão do quintal e a pasta impermeável com os documentos. Eu disse à filha como é que vai ser, ela disse não sei o que fazer. Vem pra cá, bota ela no avião, que eu
mean, you saw that cappuccino and that beautiful art, the way she made it. Now you know why I come to 12 Onzas. Something was missing. I didn't mind the cappuccino at Cafe Barista, but it's nothing like here at 12 Onzas. It's a must stop every time I come into Guatemala City. Oh, perfect.
Okay, so I'm all changed out of the workout gear. I have my boots on. Hopefully we find the shoe shine boy out there by the Holiday Inn, usually where they hang out down here in Zone 10, and get a nice shoe shine and share that experience with you. I always love that because they take such care and time when they're shining the shoes and brushing them and putting on the shoe polish, and they always come out fantastic. And it's so cheap to do it. So and it helps the little, as they say, patojos out, the little boys here around the area. I hope I have everything. What I'm thinking of doing is heading over to Zone 4, where there are a lot of interesting, new, little kitschy, trendy type restaurants that have opened up. And maybe we'll go and explore some of those. I'm gonna bring the Hover Air with me, which I use. It's kind of like a selfie drone. You just toss it up. You don't have to fly it anywhere. My Ray-Bans, of course, can't leave without those. And of course, the Osmo Pocket 3, which is what I'm filming on right now. It's such a handy camera when you want to, talk to the audience and just do a dialogue like this between me and you, right? And the neat thing about it is that it follows me around. So it has a gimbal. It does tracking, face tracking, body tracking. And I can talk to you from anywhere in the apartment, even as far as back here where the TV is in the bathroom. It's a neat little camera. There's a reason why it's the #1 camera of 2024. I think it sold more than even the $3,000 cameras like my Canon, which I don't even use anymore. I guess I'll use it for vlogging or something like that in my studio. But anyway, I think I have everything. Oh, nope, you know what I'm forgetting? Cigars. If I'm gonna go smoke at a cigar lounge, I should bring my cigars. And I bought some cohibas. Hopefully they're real cohibas. I've been burned before on those fake cohibas. And I got a very good price from the guy in Cartagena. But let me go get those and then we'll head out. So I don't know if these shoe shine kids were banned by Guatemala because I'm still not finding any of them. Or they went on strike somehow, maybe they organized, who knows. But still looking here, and I've gone through the Wyndham, past the Hyatt, past the Holiday Inn. I know we're gonna find one. All right, so I finally found my shoe shine guy. I've been looking everywhere for one. And we're about to get a nice shine right here on the shoes. All right, so we finally found our shoe shine boy. I was asking him why. I used to come out here and they were everywhere. He said that they all went to the United States. I don't know if I buy that. I asked him, why did you stay? And he was like, well, he didn't have the means to go. Maybe he's telling the truth, I don't know. But at least it's more work for him because he was the only guy out there. So now with our shoes nice and shine, we're going to take a stroll over toward the Camino Real. We might walk inside, and you saw that last time on my other video, so maybe we won't do that. But there's always a lot of cab drivers right there. We can catch a taxi over to Zone 4 or Zone 14 and do a little bit exploring over there. So why don't we do that? I'm going to go hail a cab for us. So a slight change of plan. I went over to the Camino Real and asked one of the taxi drivers how much it would cost me to head over to Zona 14. 70 quetzales? I mean, was he kidding? I mean, those are tourist prices. I'm not paying that. So I decided to walk back toward San Martin and call an Uber. However, I don't have any internet, so I had to come in here to connect to the Wi-Fi. And since I was in here already, I decided why not have a desayuno chapin, the typical Guatemalan breakfast, with yet another coffee. I think I'm having too much coffee today, but what the heck, we'll enjoy it. The Guatemalan coffee is the best in the world. I keep saying that. I'm sorry, Colombia, but it is the best in the world. While we're having our coffee here and our breakfast, I will make sure
to hook up with an Uber before I lose the Wi-Fi so we can head over to Zone 14 and do a little exploring over there. After thoroughly enjoying my desayuno chapin, I thought it might be fun for us to wander over to Zone 4 and the Oakland Mall to take in the Christmas lights. I wandered into this little shopping plaza, and it's all dedicated to design. So if you want to do an interior design of your home, you want to buy furniture, you want to pick out fabrics, locks even. Look at this store, just dedicated to electronic locks for your home. It's like I always say, Guatemala takes what other countries do and they take it up 10 levels. Imagine a little shopping center in the US just dedicated to design, interior design of your home. I don't think you'll find it. And there's the famous Oakland Mall. So I really only came into Oakland Mall to check out the Christmas decorations mixed with Halloween, as you can see. But they always do amazing decorations. Look at this. And they always put them up early, October. Let's check out the Christmas tree, which is always very impressive. So as I mentioned, in Antigua, Saul has clothing stores and other really cool, unique restaurants and eateries. And this just happens to be one of them here at the Oakland Mall. I've said it before, everything Saul designs is stunning, and this little diner was no exception. As tempting as it was to grab a bite, I had dinner reservations with my cousin that night in Zone 14, so I had to pass. But maybe next time, we'll give it a try together. After the mall, with a decadent Italian dinner at Monticello's awaiting me later that night, I decided to get a head start on balancing out the indulgence. I took a quick run through Zone 10, weaving through its bustling streets, knowing that every step would make that first bite of rich pasta and velvety sauce all the more satisfying. So, knowing Guatemalan traffic, I arrived a bit early because I knew that it would take us maybe an hour in the Uber to get over here. And I figure I'd, pony up to the bar and have a drink. I'm hoping that Monticello is not too far from this Tiffany Plaza where Don Emiliano's is and El Tigre. So I think I'm going to go in there and grab a drink, kill a little time before our reservation. Maritza's already in Zone 14, and we will meet up at the restaurant. Just hoping it's not too far from this plaza. As much as I always say Guatemala does it better, some things can be delightfully quirky. The lovely hostess Daniela informed me the bar was full, but then she asked if I was looking for something more exclusive for a cocktail. Naturally, I said yes. Without hesitation, she led me to a private elevator, up to a second level above Don Emiliano's, and down a dimly lit corridor. At the end of the hallway, the curtains parted to reveal an incredible hidden gem of a cocktail lounge. Boa. I was thoroughly impressed by Boa the minute I walked in, and the expert mixologist behind the bar thoroughly knew his craft, explaining every ingredient to me as he made the cocktail and how it was prepared.
Es un syrup de piña y chiles morrones ayosper, cosechas que se hacen en Guatemala particularmente. Le vamos a poner un dash de bitter de naranja para aromatizar.
Okay. Dash of bitters.
Luego de eso vamos con vermut rojo, vino fortificado,
So that was orange bitters and vermouth
una
red.
onza. Y vamos representando también a lo clásico de Guatemala, Zacapa 23.
Sí,
Ron.
uno de mis favoritos.
11,5. Luego de eso le vamos a agregar cítricos de Guatemala, que en este caso es limón persa.
Okay. This is Persian lemon from Guatemala.
Y por qué no agregarle, le vamos a agregar un poco más de piñas y morrones a Josper para que sienta la esencia del cóctel.
Okay.
Comenzamos y la técnica es stir. Solo
Okay.
diluir.
The stir. Okay, not shaken, stir.
Probamos el cóctel.
Está bueno. Okay. Excelente. Gracias.
Thinking about leaving right now because Maritza, you know, I don't know how far the other bar is, but he offered to make me a cocktail, a little aperitivo. And we're going to see this right now. And I could not resist it.
Este líquido que ven acá es una técnica que se llama fat washing.
Okay.
El fat washing se basa en grasas
Uh-huh.
más alcohol más un ingrediente.
Oh.
En este caso es un old fashion de elote frito.
Oh.
Ponemos una grasa guayú, que es lo
Ajá.
que nosotros representamos, carne del otro lado.
Okay.
Grasa guayú, tenemos el bourbon y los elotes a freír.
Oh.
Después de que se van a freír, metemos el soulbeat. Después de que salga el soulbeat, ya con la grasa y todo incorporado, hacemos un choque térmico.
Wow.
Hielo y caliente, la grasa se separa y hacemos un doble colado malta. Y ese es el resultado final.
Increíble.
Unas notas a bourbon, no se pierde el whisky,
Yeah.
así le agrega lo lactoso de la,
Yeah.
de la leche, de la grasa y los elotes fritos.
Okay. That was one of the coolest experiences ever. I probably stayed a little longer than I should have. Hopefully I make it to Maritza's, to the dinner reservation. But look at this place. It's like a secret James Bond lair. Truly fantastic. I'm glad I fell upon this or wandered upon this by mistake. Fue excelente. Oh my God, fue excelente. Excelente. I loved it. So we're going to go eat dinner at Monticello, and then I'm going to invite Maritza back here. Daniela turned me on to this secret exclusive bar, and I'm coming back. All right, so leaving Bao, what a great experience that was. I'm hoping I can convince Maritza to return there for a nightcap. But the walk to Monticello, I'm hoping that's how you pronounce it. I say Monticello, but a guy I just asked for directions. He said it's Monticello, you go straight here, you go to the right. I've been walking for a while, so I'm hoping I make the reservation. We'll make the reservation. I'm sure she's already there. And he told me it's just a little bit further up to the corner here and to the right. So we should be arriving very soon. I swear, unless I'm going crazy, that's the Tiffany Plaza and that's Don Emiliano's. I could be wrong, but they just sent me in a complete circle. But isn't that fun? That's part of life. Oh well. Look at these quesos parmesano. Aged parmesan. Isn't that cool? I love it. Look at this. Jamón serrano, prosciutto, mortadella. To get dinner started, Maritza ordered a Negroni, and I, my usual, a Johnny Walker Black on the rocks. Okay, we are starting with the frito calamare, camarones, pulpo. ¿Qué más? No sé qué más hay. I don't know, but it looks...
Some zucchini.
Zucchini. It looks delectable. And we just finished a lovely appetizer, and we ordered pasta carbonara. We hear it's great here. We ordered the spaghetti carbonara. It just looks so good. So, and if it's a good carbonara, you can't beat it. So we'll see how it is. And you know me with my sweet tooth. I had to order dessert, and the chocolate ganache cake was calling my name. Okay, so we just ordered the carajillo, which is an espresso drink with liquor 56. Oh, 43? Okay, pardon me, liquor 43. And we're going to have to see how it is. And hopefully I sleep tonight, because normally I don't drink coffee after 10 o'clock, so we'll see. The entire evening felt truly magical, indulging in a decadent meal, each bite a celebration of rich flavors, while catching up with my cousin over heartfelt conversations and laughter. And although we never made it back to Bao for that nightcap, between the exquisite food and the warmth of good company, it was a night I will cherish forever. Good morning. It's about 7 in the morning here in Guatemala City on a Friday. It's a beautiful day. Sunny, crisp, cool morning. Maybe high 60s, low 70s. It'll warm up, but it's good to see full sun and blue skies. It's kind of been a mixture this week. But what about last night? I mean, did we go on an adventure or what? I knew when I was going to meet my cousin Maritza for dinner at Monticello at 7 that I had to get out of the apartment here in Zone 10 by 5 o'clock, because right in the middle of rush hour, the 5 o'clock traffic. So my Uber came, and it did take us about, 45 minutes to get over there to Zone 14. And I decided when I got there, since I would be there early, just to have a cocktail. I was thinking Don Emiliano's in the Tiffany Plaza there. But that girl who saw me, she said, "Do you want a really exclusive private cocktail lounge?" And I was like, "Yes, absolutely." And because I wanted to show you guys, it was new to me. I had never heard of it. So it was they don't advertise or anything like that. And we took that elevator up, going through that dark hallway with the dark curtains. I don't know if we can even see anything going through there. And then suddenly the cocktail lounge revealed itself. And the cocktail lounge is called Bao. So B-O-A, Bao. And that's all they do is craft cocktails. And I love the way they explained everything and the different techniques. Like my cocktail started in the kitchen. They explain on the plancha, so the grill. They grilled certain ingredients, and then it came out. I had the one with the rum sacapa, the 23-year-old rum sacapa. Comes out and it goes into a sous vide with the other ingredients like the chilies and the pineapples and cardamom, I think maybe. And there was even a grinding process where they ground the spices and different flavored salts. So I was very impressed. It comes right after my the video I did on my favorite cocktail lounges in Baltimore. So you have to check that video out. But it was a unique experience, and that's what I want to give you guys. Not the everyday things that people film here in Guatemala. It's good to have that as well, but to have these unique experiences like Bao, where even the head bartender, he was like dressed like a sushi chef. He was like a sushi cocktail creator, sushi chef cocktail creator. It was pretty cool. And then heading over to Monticello, they misdirected me because when I came out of the Tiffany Lounge, I swear
it was right there to my right. But they said, go left down the street, then make another left. And I ended up going in a complete circle, coming back to the point where I started. And there was Monticello. And I turned, as you can see, there's Tiffany. I think that was Tiffany. It might have been a different plaza. I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure that was the Tiffany Plaza. But what a wonderful evening at Monticello. What a distinct, elegant, very true to Italy type of restaurant. I love the interior design with those aged cheeses and the Serrano hams hanging down. And I found my cousin sitting at the bar having what would be an appropriate cocktail in Italy, a Negroni, and it was a very tasty one. She let me try it. And we had the best food. I mean, the frito, sort of like the marisco frito with calamari, and as you can see here, fried zucchini and carrots and shrimp and octopus. That was excellent. And then we both ordered the spaghetti carbonara because it was just to die for. That's, they use real prosciutto, not bacon, not straight bacon, and the cream and the consistency was just perfect. We both loved that dish. The desserts were okay, I would say. The desserts, the chocolate torte that I had wasn't the best one that I've ever had. It was a little bit, grainy to me. And the tiramisu, usually I like it a little bit more cake-like. That tiramisu that Maritza ordered was it was very light. It was very tasty, and it was supposed to be done with rum zacapa, but I didn't get any of the flavors of the rum zacapa. And it was just a bit too airy for me. And it was more like a cream or maybe a pudding. I like a little bit more cake layer mixed in with the cream. But overall, that restaurant I highly recommend it. Just the ambiance, the interior design, the fountains outside, the wine bottles, lined along the wall where you're sitting. Just beautiful. So yeah, highly recommend it. Anyway, today I have errands to run. So I have a few appointments I have to hit. And then this evening we have Felipe's concert with his local rock band at his new house, the Glass House. It's not going to be furnished, but he's going to throw the concert. He'll be in the loft area of the house. The band will set up there. And I think it's going to be mainly young people from his university are going to attend, but my cousin Raul and I will be there. The old men in the background, enjoying the concert as well. And you guys will enjoy it right along with me. And I think it's going to be a very fun night, a cool night. So anyway, I better get ready, have my coffee, another coffee, I already had one. And I will see you a bit later.
After coffee, I decided the hell with the errands, and instead headed over to my cousin Raul's rooftop deck to indulge in a cigar. He wasn't home yet, and I had some time to kill before the concert, so I took in the views of the magnificent Guatemala City below. But soon enough, he arrived, and we spent a laid-back afternoon together, just two cousins, cigars in hand, savoring every moment of the beauty and joy that is life in Guatemala.
Ya saben lo que está pasando, que con la orquesta ya llegué. Escucha bien mi tumbadito tan sabroso, porque tiene su caché. Escucha el bajo, baila y el güiro, escucha el piano y el tres.
So just arrived to Felipe's event. The band's up there getting ready. All his friends are getting decorations done. And it's going to be a great concert today. Absolutely.
Hey, sabroso. Juega bonito, juega con el zumbao. Siempre con mi tumbadito. Juega bonito, juega con el tumbao. Dale.
I don't know if you can
big group that just showed up. So good turnout for Felipe. I'm gonna wander through. All his friends showed up and decorated the place. It's a great crowd. And there he is up top. I know this was one of the longest videos I've ever done, so if you made it to the end, consider me impressed. You'll notice I don't hit you with the usual like and subscribe spiel throughout my videos. I try to save that to the end. But hey, it really does help the channel grow. So if you enjoyed the ride and want to see more, consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it.